Hi dear students, my name is Mohibegim Fazliddinovna. Today our theme getting on with your neighbor. The simple past tense, meaning used from structure exercises. Meaning used when we use the simple past tense. We use the simple past to express the ideas that an action started and finished at a specific time in the past. What are some common time expressions used with the past tense? Last month, yesterday, last year, last week, in 1980. Regular verbs are verbs that end with ed. Simple form: walk, past tense, walked. Study, studied. Cry, cried. Leave, lived. Irregular verbs are verbs that don't end with ed. Some irregular verbs have a vowel change in the past tense. For example, simple form become give, drive, forget. Past tense became gave, drove, forgot. Other irregular verbs have a different kinds of change. Examples: simple teach, bring, live, hear, buy. Past touch, brought, left, heard, bought. Taylor bought a new computer last weekend. For regular verbs, simply use the ed form of the verb in the positive sentence. When I was a child, I played the piano. Play. Donna visited Paris. Visit. Be careful with spelling changes. For irregular verbs, use the correct past tense form in positive sentence. We use the same form with a different subject. Unfortunately, these forms must be memorized. Last week I sent you a letter sent. The students had an English exam. They did a great job. Do. For negative sentence use did, not plus verb base form, or didn't plus infinitive. I went to work yesterday. I didn't go to work yesterday. Time to start topic. Get to know to your neighbor. Good friends make good neighbor. Good neighbor respect one another's property. English proverb. If your neighbor is in peace, you are in the peace as well. Uzbek proverb. A good neighbor. A good neighbor is someone who is nice and approachable. No one says you have to be best friends with the person across the hall, but you should at last be able to smile and say hello to the person and receive some sort of friendly response, as opposite to glare of simple being ignored. In my opinion, a good neighbor will be those who are respectful, friendly and helpful. The first quality that good neighbor should have is to be respectful. Respect is the most important aspect of being good neighbor. Neighbors should respect your space and privacy in order to live in a peaceful environment. A good neighbor is friendly and considerate, so a good neighbor may live close. They respect your space and privacy. Good neighbor wave at you, may stop to pet your dog and chat and buy lemonade from your children. Good neighbor take time to talk and smile. As a words for people who live near you are neighbor and neighbors. A next door neighbor is someone who lives in the home adjacent and to yours. Other neighbor can live a few houses down or even a street or two away. Being noisy, being messy, and being unfriendly were also signs of a bad neighbor. Essentially, if your daily action disturb the peace of your neighbor, the people living around, you may think you are a bad neighbor, and you may not be able to count on an invite to the next block party. The advantages. The following are the advantages of having friendly relation with neighbor. Harm protection, healthy and friendly relation with neighbor can help protect our homes as they are often familiar with our relatives and that they can support someone suspicious letters and around your home and they are likely to alert us. How to be good neighbor. Introduce yourself once you have moved into your new place. Make an effort to introduce yourself to your neighbor. Keep your place clean. Be considerate of neighbor. Obey parking laws. Keep noise down. Party responsible. Handle problems maturely. It can be far more peaceful to live among neighbors that like and respect each other, especially when they are living in close proximity. Respectful neighbors are less likely to invade your space, be loud and rowdy, and make overall daily life stressful. Good neighbors watch out for each other and their property. Write all these words and translate them. Satisfaction, fulfillment of the one's wishes, expectation or needs, or the pleasure derived from this relationship, the way in which two or more people or things are connected, or the state of being connected. Remarkable opportunity, the parties, a social gathering, and in the afternoon, and which tea, cakes, and other light refreshments are served. For example, Xorijiy remarkable, worthy of attention, striking, Xorijiy, opportunity, a time or set of the circumstances that makes it possible to do something, imkoniyat. Notify neighbor. Let neighbor know when you will be away. When neighbor know you are away, they will not ignore unusual activity at your home. What makes a good neighbor? Caring, offers to help other, friendly, doesn't disturb other, sociable, help people who live near. Neighbor. A neighbor is a person who watches you from across the street. A neighbor is a person who lives next door to you. A neighbor is a person who helps you in times of need. A neighbor is a person who knows everything about you but you don't know how. A neighbor is a person who keeps you awake at night. A neighbor is a person who feeds your cat while you are on holiday. What makes a good neighbor? Read the ideas. Do you agree or disagree? A neighbor is someone who always says hello, doesn't make too much noisy, and never he mind his her own business, invites me to parties, feels at home in my house, something comes around for coffee. Synonyms match the following synonyms. Synonym match the following synonyms. Get on well with, get along well with, relation, interconnection, the third, seek, look for, the fourth, apologies, say sorry, the fifth, doing, quarreling, the sixth, behavior and conducted. Answer the question. According to tape 2 and 10, where is the Alfie the play? Do Alfie and Mr. Crumple speak to each other? What does they wear? What doesn't he wear? Has he got a job? What time does he go to bed? What time does he get up? How many people are staying in the Alfie's flat? Has he got a girlfriend? Where does she live? Why does he make such a noisy? What is he doing now? What does Alfia think of Mr. Graham? Home assignment. Neighbor. Do you get on well with your neighbor? Do you often visit or they visit you? Do they have the same interests? Do you depend on them for anything, for example, to look after your plants or cat while you are away? Do you know stories of bad neighbor? What is your idea of terrible neighbor? What would you do if you have really noisy neighbor? Love your neighbor as yourself. Our lesson is over. Goodbye. Thank you for your attention.